I'm Debbie Pask, and I want to talk to you about one of my favorite topics. I get a lot of people tell me in sessions that lack of confidence or self-doubt is something that plagues them the most in life. So I wanted to kind of discuss what I think are the different levels of confidence. And when I say confidence, I mean like authentic confidence or deep inbuilt inner peace and confidence. And I wanted to explore what these are for you so that you can kind of maybe have a benchmark of where you think you're at on your scale of confidence. So what's number one? Well, the first one is having what I call a deep knowing of self. And when I say a deep knowing of self, it's really important if you're going to go out into the world and feel confident. It's important to know what you're great at, what your x-factor is, or what your natural talent is. And for some, it's more obvious, like I'm a great musician, or I'm a great painter, or whatever that may be. But for others, it's more subtle. But digging around and figuring out what you're all about, what you stand for, who you are, what your healthy boundaries are, and what you're really amazing at. The more you know yourself and you go inward, the more confident you grow. And articulating that and staying true to that in the world is what I call the first level of just really exploring. So people are at different stages of that. Some people know a little bit about themselves, some know a lot. Best thing you can do is become your own best friend and ask yourself lots of questions and grow that confidence. Knowing how to make changes to your life or to yourself when you feel something's not on course. So it's one thing to know yourself, and knowing yourself might mean you know where your shadowy aspects are or your challenges are as well as your talents, but to know how to make changes, that's really quite incredible. So it means that when life throws you issues and obstacles, you know how to work through them or to make changes or to shift something. So having the tools and skills, whether you do that on your own, so that would be whether you do that by yourself or with someone else to help you, the other. So I would say that even if you have to get a session with a practitioner or a coach or a psychologist or someone that can help you change or shift, regardless, or whether you have those tools yourself, I'm big on understanding how to make them yourself. It gives you a new sense of empowerment. So that's the second level of confidence. I know that if something does come up, I've got the ability to hold it and to navigate and to manage it. The third one is what I would call is knowing what your life purpose is. And that can be a lofty question in terms of a deep sort of spiritual purpose, or at least just having some sort of meaning. You could even call that meaning. What's the meaning to what I'm here for? If I'm clear on why I've been birthed here at this time and I know what my path is and I have a purpose to roll out in this world, it's quite surprising how anchoring that is. You've always got somewhere to come home to. So when relationships disintegrate, or when jobs come and go, or when friends come and go, or when you have to move home or country, or if you're anchored in that deep inner purpose, it gives you this sense of I've got a reason and a meaning to hold myself and tether myself to that keeps me centered. I would suggest that's actually a really powerful way of feeling fully confident. It also means that when people distract you or rattle your confidence in certain talent-based or skill-based areas, you know that you can always come back to that and you're going to be brilliant at it. Why? Because whatever your purpose and love is, you naturally excel at. The third one is what I call, it's sort of a carry-on, but it's kind of a complicated word, but it's self-actualization. And what that means is self-actualization means I've come to a point where I know who I am, I know how to organically course correct myself, I know what I'm here to do, and hence I've articulated that out and broadcasted that out into the world. So I've actualized, I've come into who I am, and that is kind of a really beautiful statement of I've come into who and what I'm meant to be, and I feel like I'm the expression of that. So my inside world of why I'm here and have meaning has been translated to the external world. And I'm out there actualizing my dream, my purpose, my mission, and myself. That is a very powerful, incredibly powerful place to feel and be. And in fact, the next step is helping others to self-actualize. So that's even one step further. That's the next level of confidence. I've already found it for myself. I'm pretty honed in on one course and one direction. I'm articulating that. And now I'm actually able to illuminate other people. So illuminating others around you to come into their self-actualization. That is indeed very incredible. It gives you a real sense of not only am I mastering my own way, but I'm able to kind of light up others to master their way along with me. And then finally, you have what I call contribution, and that is after kind of coming to those realizations, you're able to go, okay, it's beyond just me and others. It's now, what am I contributing to this world at large? So what am I coming in here to do for meaning? How am I broadcasting and articulating it? How am I then helping others to light up? And oh, by the way, what does that mean long term with my contribution? You know, how am I impacting this planet and this world that I live on in a positive way? And if you look at anyone like a Deepak Chopra, or I think even Tony Robbins talks about it, contribution is one of the highest forms of happiness and peace, because when you are truly able to actualize and give back, you're at your true range of light or power or energy or strength. So in my mind, think about where you're at. Even if you're in the beginning stages, it's not whether anyone's better or worse, it's just understanding where you sit in terms of true, authentic, sort of spiritual ground of confidence. If you can start to think about those areas. And I've got a lot of tools around finding out your life purpose and knowing those things about yourself. So yeah, good luck, and I hope you understand what your journey is to get yourself to the next level of your own authentic confidence. Thanks.